Alright, time for another game, and this time I am playing Adrian Ziarko. Let's do it. I just need to check, so I'm just recording today, I'm not streaming. There was something with my Twitch login that I don't have time to fix now. Right, so at the moment, I was going to write yes, but yeah, works just as fine. I've got a good starting hand. I think defectors probably. And at the moment I'm on 3 wins and 5 losses in the division. So not looking good, but at least I did win my last game. Alright, Cambridge 5. Okay, so he doesn't know if I have any scoring cards, but it's not a particularly nice card to defect. But he knows about defectors, like it's a decent card to play for the Soviets if they know they can be defected. So right, that's bad. Now, what do? We need to spread in the Middle East, and I always like the Egypt. Actually, let's use this one instead. Let's go Egypt, and maybe one more South Korea. This goes to space. Ooh, good rolls. But that gives me a chance to... Oh, damn it! That is very bad. That's extremely bad. 2 really good rolls by him and a terrible roll by me. A 2 would have done it. Yep. Oh, not getting those rolls. So now we're looking at horrible Middle East scoring right now. Okay, I guess I need to grab Jordan just for the sake of that, and then go into Asia a little bit. And here comes Middle East scoring. Not great. Could have been a lot different. Alright, so let's space now that we have the chance. There we go, 2 victory points. And then I suppose I should get to Libya, but it's hard. I can't really get there before him anyway. Maybe spread to Angola. But this is the main priority, I think. Alright, we'll even in space. Let's go But yes. And I don't have to trigger NASA, although, I mean, it's technically free right now. So it might be good. Taking up the struggle for South Korea. So I would like to. There's a lot of things I would like to do. I would want to need to grab Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Zaire, and then I guess put one more in France. Okay. Fairly red hand. Vietnam Revolts goes last. D-Star is hold card. Fidel's probably space. But then I can't use UN intervention. I don't really need to. For the headline, I guess duck is probably the best, although I'm not swimming in ops right now. But that it saves Africa from coup, so that's a shame. But I get 3 VPs. Alright, so Asia is coming up. Yeah, okay, so we're probably looking at Asia domination here. Because I'm not going to get to... Well, I can always stop it with just country count, so I think that's what I'm going to try and do. But I think let's do NASA now while we can, and just go into Burma. And hold on to the big ops for later. I should probably grab Saudi Arabia to avert like complete disaster in the Middle East. But it's not really priority number 1, I don't think. I don't think it is for him either. Alright, Suez is gone. He is grabbing a couple of places. So now I can't take either of those two, which I'm not fine with, but it's okay for now. But I think I can counter any... He'll be on 5 after this, and I can easily get to 5, so let's do some other things. Let's space this. Damn it. He still doesn't have domination. Let's play this card then. I'm not particularly happy about the board state, but I have got Thailand and France, so I think I should be a little bit happy about that at least. He's giving me Japan. Right, I think it's time for this, because I need to grab some small Asian countries. And I need to protect France, and probably Spain, Portugal. Is that dumb? I mean, he can easily get Greece and Turkey. No, I think that makes sense. But I also need to overprotect France a bit. Because of de Gaulle, and we haven't seen de Gaulle yet, I don't think. No, that's right. But we have seen Sokov, and we have seen Suez. But at this point, I don't think he thinks it's worth fighting over Asia. He's just going to score it and get his 2 VPs. If he has it. And then maybe if he gets decall, something could happen. Alright, that's not bad. Saves me having to overprotect France even more. I still have domination. It should be fairly easy for me to maintain it. Alright, let's play this into Thailand, so I don't have to play all of Vietnam into Thailand. Or any of it, really. I'd like to put, ideally, 2 more into France, but that feels a little bit redundant, maybe. But that's what you need to protect against a goal. Alright, I get 1 extra. That's not too bad. Well, he's going for Saudi Arabia. It's problematic. So he thought I had Asia scoring. Okay, so I need to take that back and then grab Indonesia. And then, I mean, a decall headline by him is going to give him Asia domination pretty much regardless anyway, so I don't need to protect against that probably, but I want to put 1 more in France. And I feel like I need to worry about this now. Ooh, not a very good hand. And he has decall, so I think he's going to headline that. In the Pakistani war could put an end to his domination in Asia dreams. Truman is fine against de Gaulle, so he has de Gaulle as well, so he could theoretically, he can choose either which one he wants. He's got Asia in his hand, so probably he's going to go for Asia, I would think. What else does he have? Any 4-ops that we haven't seen? I don't think so. No, I think we've seen them all, yes. He's got Asia scoring, decall, de Gaulle. Did I have Romanian? No. He's got Romanian as well. So that's 4 cards. Okay. Pretty much regardless of what he does, I think in the Pakistani war is a good headline. Comes decall. No. So close. Well, if he does go for the age of scoring, which I think I would have done in this situation, then at least I get the coup. Won't get a particularly good coup, but at least I get the Milops. And I save Zaire and Angola, if that's the case. Although he's going to put decoal in them, obviously. Yes. And he does not go for the coup. He goes for Thailand. Alright, yeah, he's got domination coming up. It's a lot of points. And now he's on 7 and I'm on 4, so it's not easy to take it back. But I have to try at least. If I take 3 countries in Asia, then he has to work even harder, which I don't doubt that he will. But at least I'm giving him a run for his money. What else did I know he had? Decoll has been played. He has oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. It doesn't change. Well, it changes. No, it is pretty bad. It is pretty bad. Does he have a lot of high ops? Is he going to try and go for control? I mean, theoretically, he could do that. I don't want to play. I don't want to play CIA for the event, even though it would be kind of interesting to see what he's got. But I think protecting Japan makes sense. Okay, yeah, so he's just going for the domination. It's 8 points, it's pretty bad. I can't really do that much about it anymore, to be honest. So let's not worry about that. Let's go. And I think I can survive this unless the Middle East happens like right after and becomes even worse. I would like an early Sadat, would be nice. Well, I know he has Asia scoring, but I'm not going to be able to get into Thailand. It's too expensive. Let's space. Good. Let's space again. Oh well, the space race is going well. Sometimes you kind of need that as the US to stay in the game. Right, of course. I don't always forget about the blockade, but there was nothing I could do about it now anyway. I don't want to lose to. Oh yeah, this is pretty bad because of this I want to hold on to Truman, but I don't want to trigger this because it gives him 2 VPs and he could get like into Israel, which is my last hope in the Middle East. The Middle East is coming up. So it's guaranteed 2 VPs. And he's just going to go all into West Germany, I think, after this. And Truman is like my only hope to get it back. This is a tricky situation. I think the risk to Israel is too big, but it's kind of easy. It's not difficult for him to just take Israel anyway. I mean, in Europe, at least I can hold off his domination, so yeah, and it's the 2 VPs, like he's not going to be able to get the 2 VPs without it. I think I'm going to do this. This might be bad, but we'll see. Okay, a few bad cards, a few really good ones. Junta is always a good headline, pretty much. And I get to see his headline. But with Arab-Israeli war, with these other cards like Liberation and We Will Bury You, I won't really be able to space. Oh, I can't actually space any. I can only space this. So I'm going to have to live with Arab-Israeli and Liberation, which is a shame. Is Liberation like the only really problematic red 2-ops card for the US? I mean, Arab-Israeli is now, but it usually isn't. Ooh, South America scoring. That's bold. I have a number of ways to exploit that. But I think the junta, although the junta doesn't give me a coup anyway, right now. So it is a bit of a waste. I might as well play OAS, especially since I have the junta. But then he will coup. But I think OAS is still better. I'll go Venezuela. And then at least I'll get 3 points. I don't know, that should tell me something. Maybe that he has a number of scoring cards. But still, headlining South America scoring is, I mean, both OAS and Junta is problematic for him in that situation. Now he needs to coup. Nigeria. Alright. Nuclear subs is not terrible at this point, but I think I might be able to do without it. I do have to overprotect, like I have to go into... Let's trigger this. Yes, I have to take back West Germany, but I also have to protect Angola. So let's put 1 in Angola, 2 in West Germany. Now it's a little bit hard for him to take it. Something tells me he's not got a great hand. Also, queuing with 3, obviously it's in Africa, so, but it would be nice for him to coup, I don't know, Panama at this point. Spacing voice. Okay. Well, I think I should space when I have the opportunity. If he had Europe scoring now, he would have played it right there. So let's space this. Damn it. Hmm. I'm kind of considering doing a China card and then play Nixon. because I want to be able to hold both of these. Then again, it could get even worse, I suppose, but both of them are kind of unplayable at this point. I also would love to be able to coup something to get the Milobs, but I don't think it's too late to play the nuclear subs in. Ooh. Self-bear trapping. Alright, that gives me an opportunity to coup. Let's not use that right now, but let's play. Oh, I do kind of want to. I mean, Africa is coming up, but I also desperately need to have something in the Middle East. Then again, I should probably exploit the bear trap. But let's see if he stays in the bear trap. I can always take stuff in Africa after that. He does not. But yeah, not a great hand for him so far. You can see why he scored South America early. Okay, here's Cambridge 5. Let's go into Algeria. And I am giving away a little bit of information, but not much. Ooh, that's bad. That's very good. Very good indeed. Let's coup. Well, I think he deserved that after his really good coups and my really bad coup in Egypt. But that was important. Okay, what's that? 3 VPs. My 6th card will be that. But then what do I do? Well, now that I have Saudi Arabia, Arab-Israeli war isn't that horrible. Still, I should probably have a presence in more than 2 countries because he could potentially make me presence less in the Middle East. But I also want to take back West Germany, so I'm thinking maybe put one in Iraq and one in West Germany, and then just roll for Arab-Israeli war. He kind of needs to protect Thailand as well. I mean, we've seen Asia, and it's a while until it gets scored next time, but it's still Southeast Asia is coming up, and it's important for the future. There we go. 5-year plan, discards. Okay. Yeah, you still have that. Okay, so let's do Arab-Israeli war. It's not fun, but I have to do it. I have to take back West Germany. I'm okay. Alright, so I get to control Middle East scoring. I mean, I suppose I could try and go for to break the dominations. worth 4 points. I also get to score Africa, which might as well... Should I headline it? I mean, we haven't seen ABM treaty. He could technically coup in the headline. Missile envy. Might still happen. Should I maybe try and steal the coup by headlining? Ooh, interesting. Okay. So he steals the China card, but I can steal it back, or I can use the Usuri effect. It's probably better to steal it back, I imagine, although he might just play it right away. I guess Junta is pretty good as well, because that stops... No, it still doesn't stop the coup. He has nothing in the Americas. Because I mean, if I use Usuri now to open up Asia, then I'm not going to be able to exploit that, because I don't really have the ops. Sadat is always, decent, because then if he coups somewhere else, then at least I get to keep Africa. Or I could just score Africa now. Maybe that's the smartest thing I can do. I think so. Because otherwise he's going to coup Angola and then he gets domination. I don't want that, so let's do that. And if he doesn't use the China card right away, I can steal it back, and then I can be sure to hold it. Intervention, followed by Ask Not. Interesting. Another failed coup. I don't mind. Okay, okay. That's a decent target in any case. I'm wondering if that means he has Central America scoring. I should probably get some presence there. But I did say that I was going to take back the China card, so I will do that first. And then I guess, I mean, I don't really have that many ops that I want to use. Another bad hand for him. Spacing puppets. So he does not have Central America scoring, I don't think. Our man is nice to use for the events, but I don't think I can afford that right now. Let's put 2 in Iraq. See what happens. I mean, reinforcing my position in the Middle East makes sense in, regardless of whether I have the scoring card or not at this point, but since I have, I think it makes a lot of sense. I won't be spacing this turn either, that's a shame, but I do want to discard Brezhnev and I need the ops. So alright, Korean War. Oh, he's worried about the China card, of course. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I kind of need to... We still haven't seen Muslim, so maybe I'm just doing all this, and then he plays Muslim. Indo. Okay. Then maybe the junta is good, because I would like to grab Argentina before him. Does slow down my work in the Middle East a little bit, but there is enough time to play 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. That would kind of leave Brezhnev. Maybe it's better to let him take Argentina and then use junta as the headline next turn. Because I do have to work on the Middle East. I think I need to do it with a China card. I would also like to coup, but I don't think it's going to happen. But that's a real shame. Actually, I can coup with Brezhnev in the last round. So China, Sadat, Middle East scoring Brezhnev. I think it's going to happen. So I need to put 1 into Egypt, 2 into Israel. That negates domination, and then Sadat can bring it into my favor, unless he has Muslims, or he decides to mess with me in the Middle East. But then at least it's probably going to be a tie. He should know I have Middle East scoring by now, otherwise I wouldn't be doing all of this. He's reinforcing. Yeah, not a good hand for him on this turn either. Not a good hand. What did he use with the United Nations? Ask not, right. Okay, let's do this. And that actually gives me domination, so that's a swing of 7 points. Or 8 points, actually, from the beginning of the turn. He did have Central America scoring. Interesting. Did not think so. So yeah, that's a very difficult hand for him this round. I appreciate that, but yeah, very difficult hand. And then I have to coup Cameroon with Brezhnev. Not the best move right now, but it sets me up for a realignment in Zaire, and I need to get the Milops. I didn't think I was going to get away with domination in the Middle East there, to be honest. But he did not have the ops to fight me over it. He did not have the. Oh my god, he has such a bad hand. Okay. All right. He's still got Asia, but apart from that, I feel like the board state is now kind of in my favor, and he also doesn't have the victory points. So I have to say it's looking decent. And I get to see his headline, which means, and Defectors is still got Defectors, so he won't be able to headline anything good. I do have Lone Gunman, and I do not have the China card. But if he headlines something that doesn't affect Defcon, then I can headline Lone Gunman. He could have How I Learned, or Cuban Missile Crisis. He knows about Lone Gunman as well, like that it's coming, so I'm a little bit worried if he has any of those Defcon controlling cards. Missile Envy, okay, yeah. So then he is going to get Muslim Revolution, so I cannot do anything about that, unfortunately. But it's not going to let him coup, it's going to trigger the event. So I can safely play Lone Gunman and get rid of it. Right? It's kind of, well, yeah, because I think that's better than trying to hold on to it to stop him from cooing or something like that. He will get to coup. Yeah, so this will just trigger the event, and then it'll be my headline, and that would be Lone Gunman. He cannot choose to coup with that. Not great, but I survive. And I'm rid of Lone Gunman, which is very good. And we still haven't seen grain sales. And he gets to see my hand. There are some flower power is still out there. Arms race. There are some alliance, some high ups cards out there. Chair. He could have any of those, but I don't think he's prepared to fight me over Europe, even though he gets to see that I have it. So now the question is, does he coup in with Lone Gunman, or does he do something else? He coups with Lone Gunman. Man in Earth Orbit has helped me so much this game. Sometimes, you know, it's always great to have it, but sometimes you don't really realize how much it helps you. It has helped me so much. He knows I have a low ops hand now. Okay, so he's going for... Interesting that he didn't go for France there, because I can just repair that real easily. And then I don't know why he removed in Israel. Presumably because he wants to take it, possibly. Or he just wanted to slow down Europe's scoring. I mean, he's got a decent position now in the Middle East, because he can take Iraq and Saudi Arabia, but... I don't know about that. I don't think I would have evented Suez there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Just didn't really do much. I mean, if he did it to... I mean, it kind of gives him a permanent advantage in the Middle East. So he is prepared to fight over Europe, after all. Maybe he's considering like the amount of ops he has. Is the UN gone? Yes, it is. Actually, let's wait with that. I don't have to do that right now. And defectors, I don't want defectors to come back, so I might as well use it. If he really wants to fight over Europe, we can do that. Maybe I should have overprotected West Germany instead. Because he's seen my hand, so if he wants to challenge me in Europe, then that probably means he has a decent amount of ops. And he's also got the China card. Like I said, there are a lot of cards, high up cards, still out there. Maybe he's going to jam West Germany. No? He's going for the country count, which I find strange. But I mean, he has seen my hand, so maybe he feels like he can win that way. Let's trigger this, although I would like to space it, but let's trigger it for now. I mean, Europe is coming up, so I need to do everything I can to secure it. And then I don't really need Camp David. It's a VP, but it might as well just come back later. Oh yeah, of course. But that's the event. Okay, so he's going. Oh, another really bad coup. I'm grateful. I'm starting to feel a little bit bad about it, but only a little. That could have been really bad if that had worked. That could have been disastrous. I should have spread in South America for several reasons a long time ago. But yeah, Alliance is now free. He goes for that. Okay. I think I'm going to have to accept 3-point domination in the Middle East for now. And just go into Brazil. Well, yes, because I can play Willebrand now. It's safe. So, to get the coup, because I need the Milops. If he has more ops, and he does have the China card, but I'm not sure if he wants to play it. Okay. Then I would have jammed Brazil here if I were him. Oh, I'm gonna have to play Junta. That's a shame, but I feel like I have to do it. Liberation is unplayable. And this needs to be a coup in Uruguay. Well, it's the Milops. Alright, Fidel. Well, it's not great if he... Let's go into... Actually, no, because he can only get into Mexico with Liberation. So let's play into Panama, make it a bit stronger. Should I realign here? Or should I just have played the ops? Panama and then Venezuela, because he can easily coup Venezuela now, and that's not good. But realigning Cuba is nice. Maybe I should just have done this. And then realign. Nice. Okay, that was worth it, I suppose. Okay, so he's got Cuban Missile Crisis, Panama Canal. Any scoring cards still not played? Southeast Asia. He's also got Flower. No, he played Flower Power, I think. Yeah. Might be some cards that have recycled, but yeah. I'm thinking, is it safe to... Oh, I get to see his headline, of course, so everything is safe. That would be a nice headline. How I Learned would... Well, How I Learned is better played at the very last turn. So he's going for the coup, but he's not going to get it because I get to duck and cover. But he can get into Haiti, so that's with this, so that's always a bonus. But I can grab Cuba. I think that's probably a good idea at this point. Southeast Asia is just for 0, and I think that's fine. Here comes Cuba with the coup into Haiti. I should probably... See, now how I learned is not that good, but I should probably... This goes to space at least. Warsaw Pact is fine. Do I want to salt anything? No. And I know that salt goes away if I play it. Something might come up that I might want to salt. I don't think so, but we'll see. I do need the Millops, so I might just coup Haiti back for now. We'll just take Cuba and then play how I learned at the end, but that's only 2 VP now. It's not that good, and it does open up places. South African arrest, I think we haven't seen either, so he's got that. Africa could turn ugly pretty soon. Let's trigger this and grab Cuba. He knows I've got Southeast Asia. He has got the China card, so he might play that. But now I'm kind of looking at control in Central America. Even though I have to play Liberation at some point. Probably. Unless I space now and then I hold Liberation and then I can space next turn as well and then I can get rid of it. Oh, we haven't seen One Small Step either, so he's got that as well. So, and Arms Race. Ooh, he did not play... Because, yeah, I need to worry about Arms Race, definitely. So let's, although Salt could be pretty nice with Special. I don't think it's worth the hassle of raising Defcon and all that. So let's just do that before he arms races me. Here comes Panama Canal. He's got the bonus, so he could... So do we kind of need to... We do kind of need to get to 5 Millops right now. Let's do that. Alright, he doesn't have to show me his headline anymore. Oh, that hurt. Now I need to... Damn it. That sucked. I really would have liked that. Yeah, I should have thought of that. I should have spaced earlier. Should I grab Saudi Arabia with the nuclear test ban? I probably should. I don't mind that so much now. Although Mexico is also really important. But I think because he's got domination in Middle East, Asia, and Africa right now, and I would like to take at least one of them. Then again, I can take South Africa, which evens out Africa, and then also Mexico. That might probably be better actually. That's more VPs. Let's do that. Triggering shuttle. That's, well, it's not that important for him right now. Okay, I don't have to worry about Saudi Arabia at least. But it does make these two a little less horrible. What's the country combination? It's 6-7. If I take like if I take Indonesia back, or in any case, I think this is a decent move. Gives me control, and Africa is tied. Oh, then I have to play Ireland. I was going to hold it. I would have liked to hold it. Preventing that makes sense. I will try and protect South Africa a little bit at least, but also Algeria because it's getting more and more crucial. Europe again. Cal is always safe. Missile Envy is a little bit risky. AWACS isn't too bad. Oh, a lot of neutral cards that were discarded. Yeah, I think Cal. I mean, Cal is always nice, isn't it? Yes. That's always safe. Alright, so he doesn't have any good headlines. Although that also messes with me in Europe a little bit. Ortega is gone, that's lovely. Okay, why would you play into... Alright, let's I don't know about AWACS. It's nice, but does he have Central America scoring? Could be. Let's make him worry about Europe a bit. I should overprotect my countries in Central America anyway. I'm glad that's gone. Okay, well, I need to coup something. So it might as well be... Nicaragua. And then we can keep doing this. I do kind of, but this card is unplayable. Actually, it doesn't matter that much. But I would like to get a good coup as well. And I need 3 points for me. This one is unplayable for now. I guess the Latin American debt crisis doesn't do that much. Or at least not right now. So let's not discard. And the question is, when does he want to play? At the same time, I don't have Europe domination now, so it's kind of a trade-off. This is 7 points, so it's more than that, more than Europe. And at some point he's going to think there's no point in trying to keep doing this. He doesn't know I have Europe scoring. He doesn't know what I have at all. So he might just assume that I don't have anything that I have to deal with. He knows about liberation. Muslim Revolution. And he's realigning Cuba. Nothing happens. Ooh. Damn it. Okay. That kind of means I have to play into Cuba now. And I think maybe, you know, because I'm not getting Europe domination anyway, I might as well reinforce Cuba a little bit. Does he still want to keep doing this? Maybe he doesn't have Central America scoring. I've just assumed that he does. He might think I have it. But he doesn't know about Europe, so I would be surprised if he like just plays into. Oh, he's going all in Cuba. He's probably assuming that if he doesn't get this, then it's over. And he might be right. Okay, well that's it. I cannot fight him over this anymore. He will get away with it. But if he has the scoring card, then he has to play it now. He might not have the scoring card. And I'm okay with triggering this now. Oh, but I don't get... Well, I can just break something. Let's break Greece. Yeah. Does he have the scoring card? Yeah, he does. Yeah. Alright, at least it's 4 points for me. Plus I get Europe domination, so... That was a little bit of a chicken race, but I came out victorious. Ooh, Aldrich. I can finally get rid of Liberation, although it's also my only spaceable card. But it's a bit too good to space. And apart from that, I've got a great hand. Maybe I'll use Truman in Greece, which is historically correct. I think. Chernobyl could get me something. Chernobyl could get me Asia, actually. That would be really nice. And I've got Indo-Pakistani War. we could start turning things around a little bit. Brush war in Thailand. Let's try it. Although Red Scare is also really tempting, but no, I think we're gonna go for the kill in Asia. Not the kill, but you know. It's a lot of points. The 12 points should be fairly okay. It depends on which scoring cards come up. Comes Africa scoring right now. It's 4 points. We're getting back down into less safe territory. I do have Truman, so I don't have to worry so much about Europe. So I think I'm going to grab the coup while I can. Marine barracks I kind of have to repair, so let's not go there. Let's use the Iron Lady. Although now I don't really have any great coup targets, but well, I mean for later in the game, this could be good. Final scoring. Ooh, you can throw something away. I don't have a ton of ops without. See, I'm thinking about maybe. Actually, it's easy to take Thailand and then. Although I want to brush war Thailand. Don't know. See, I kind of want to play. I kind of want to play in the Pakistani war to see if it works in India, and then if it doesn't work, I'll do something else. But yeah, let's try it. There we go. I just saved some ops, and now it's easy enough to just take over Pakistan, and I don't even need the China card probably, and we can worry about Europe later, I think. Maybe I can use brush war somewhere else. Like Libya would be nice. Or even Nigeria. Yeah, I think I need something in Africa now. Let's go all into Pakistan. Yes. And then I have domination. a very successful Chernobyl, although, I mean, in the Pakistani war definitely helped. That's going to be a lot of points from +7, I think he had before, or was it even? I think it was 8 without shuttle. To what's going to be what +5 for me, I think. It's 13 points. 13 point swing. That's not bad. Ooh, D-Style. I'm glad I put one extra into. It's just from Africa. One extra into Pakistan. He cannot. I mean, unless he has. I don't think there is anything apart from D-Style that lets him do that, so I don't think I have to worry about it right now. Let's just. Do I use the China card? Or do I wait for Ulrich? I need to repair. I think maybe. Let's trigger this just to get rid of it. We can take back Egypt. Actually, Jordan isn't that important. Although we haven't triggered Camp David, maybe he's holding Arab-Israeli war. Yeah, it's for the just to be safe, I think. Okay. So now the question is, why do I want to use Brush War? This lets me get rid of, if I don't use the China card, 3 more rounds. Okay, let's just play Truman. And then maybe I'll have to play Brush War for Ops instead of the event. That does really suck, but let's see. Or I can just, yeah. But in Thailand it's 4+, it's a bit of a gamble. A victory point. So I think maybe let's do it for the Ops instead. To repair Venezuela, repair West Germany, and maybe put one more into Pakistan. And then all the teams can both take Pakistan and take back whatever he does with South America. But yeah, Libya would have been nice. But I think it's worth getting rid of Liberation for the last turn, because I've been holding it for a long time. Oh yeah, we haven't seen Quagmire yet. But that gives me Asia, which is incredible. Like I said, it's yeah, 13 BP's swing. So that was definitely worth it. It was worth not playing Brush War for that. And I get 2 Milops BPs as well. Okay, War Games. That should be GG. And I suppose we can always trigger headline CIA. Oh, he's got Middle East. Grain sales. Well, a lot of bad cards for him. And the thing is, I can use this now to coup Lebanon. Oh, that hurts. If he has... If he has another scoring card... No, there aren't any left. Something that would give him a bunch of points. OPEC would give him 4 points. But he's not going to play it, he's going to... Or is he? Because he knows about, like, I could have war games. Well, it's definitely worth a try with Lebanon, I think. And with that roll, I wouldn't have made any difference anywhere else either, but it would have let me... it would have brought DEFCON down, so it would have let me play war games. Well, that's not going to do it for him. And there we have it. GG, my friend. He did have some terrible hands. Particularly this one was awful. This one was pretty good, actually. This one was okay. Yeah, apart from that one. Yeah, no, it was mainly that one turn. Turn 5. I had a little advantage in turn 1. This one was pretty bad for me. I got scared too. All right. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I got the. He started off with. Actually, I started off with a pretty good board state, and then he came back in the turn when I was scared. I think it was that he turned things around a bit. He took Thailand from me. He had a strong position in Asia, and then I. He's logged off already, but I'm a master of bad hand. All right. Yeah, he had a strong position in Asia. Then I kind of got into Africa first, but he turned it around, which often happens. He had a really strong position in the Middle East, but I managed to turn that around, or I managed to stay in the game, and then I managed to get domination when it was actually scored in the mid game, which was pretty crucial. South America, I could have exploited that better. I could have spread sooner, but I think that would have come at the cost of the border state elsewhere. And also, I did get a lot of VPs. Initially, I had the space race. So I got a lot of victory points from that. Actually, I only got 4 or 3. But Man in Earth Orbit did a lot of work for me. And then Central America, which I didn't get. I got domination, not control, but he kind of wasted a whole turn trying to prevent that. Not wasted. I mean, 8 points is a lot more than 4, but or 7 actually, so it's 3 VPs. Then I managed to get Europe. So yeah, I think I played fairly well. Getting that early VP advantage as the US is so lovely, because then you know that you can survive some bad scorings or some lucky coups or something like that in the mid war, and you'll be okay. You can come back in the late war. If you get that VP advantage, you know the game's going to go to final scoring probably. So yeah, or war games. You know you're not going to get steamrolled in the mid war. So that's great. All right, that's it for today. I've got 2 more games coming up. Now this is not going to be on Twitch, so there's no real point in saying this, I suppose, because no one's going to be watching it live. But I will try to post this on YouTube. I'm thinking about starting a channel there to put some videos on there, and that this will probably be the first one. So if you're watching this before the end of this week or before next week, there will be some more games next week. Which so on Wednesday, the 24th of November, I'll be playing James U at 9 o'clock, and also at 9 o'clock on Sunday, the 28th of November, I'll be playing Sean Van Shore. So that will be cool, and I'm now on 4-5 in the league, so almost back to decent numbers. Thanks for watching, and good night.